Mr Chancellor.
Olkaria 2 power plant, which is generating 105 megawatts of electricity. Old plant, which is now retired. We retired it this year after 41, 1981, and have been running to date. So it's directed to the power plant. The hot water is injected back to the ground. It means we still have a lot of space to develop more geothermal power. To change in these characteristics, so we get a number. We also get the steam, the samples, and know how are the gases there, and also how deep is our heat source, how deep is the reservoir, and where is the capital, how thick is the capital, because the system under there is pressurized. Very closely with the Kenya Wildlife Service. We have they have mapped multiplied our development and have also our wildlife coexist together. We have been doing.
We have about 6-7 plants like this.
Yes, we have 6 geothermal plants. We have Olkaria 1, this is Olkaria 2. We have Olkaria 3, it belongs to one. So we extract, as you can see, over here you see a small pipeline feeding the gas builder, and I'm sure the uplifting of the steam will work out the pressure between high pressure and low. So that will spur economic growth. For us it will be good because we increase demand, or we have a market for our energy.
So at the steam field, we normally do the separation of the brine from the saturated steam. So the brine now is rejected back to the ground, to the perimeter of its rejection. So once this is done, the condensate now is the gases. So the non-condensable gases occupy space within the condenser. So we have to extract one, either the ejector system or the vacuum pumps. So once this gas is extracted, an overview of how we generate electricity in Olkaria.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Olkaria is an expression of Kenya's strong leadership in climate protection. It is also a testimony of Kenyan and German cooperation. Germany is, because of this, proud to have supported this facility financially and with know-how. Kenya and Germany have entered a climate and development partnership, support Kenya in reaching 100% renewable energy supplies, and also support the country's adaptation to climate change. And we are very pleased that you are going forward, and this is something that will help your country, but I think much more the development of our planet. I'm glad that we will continue our support by providing financing for an upgrade of the turbines of Olkaria. Geothermal power is an excellent basis for green hydrogen production that could be used for the local production of fertilizers. This will allow Kenya to establish new value chains and lead by example. The Africa Climate Action Summit hosted by Kenya in September this year will be an important milestone on the way to COP28. Climate protection requires joint efforts and leadership, and we are happy to advance both through our partnership with Kenya. And it's very important to say that geothermal power is something that is used in your country, that will be used in many other places in Africa and here in this special region. But it is also something that we can use in Germany, and we will do so, because there is a lot of potential for this way of producing energy in a climate-friendly way. And aside of wind turbines and solar power, it is important that we have this chance. So I'm very happy to be here, to see the site, to look at how it works, and I'm very happy about our cooperation. Thank you.
There was the twinning of studies and technologies to be able to get the Kenyan labor to support the German economy through the twinning of training and things like that. I think we can also twin the German technology, the great German technology, with our geothermal. My CEO has just mentioned the fact that the first geothermal wells came into play some 45 years ago. We've just terminated the equipment to put in a new equipment. The steam wells still run good today. 45 years later, the steam wells are doing well, the equipment is being retired, and we are putting in new equipment to support the steam wells, which have been running for 45 years to date. I think with German technology, we can do some twinning and basically secure the world and planet Earth for generations to come. If we get the kind of equipment that can sustain and work beyond 40 years. The wells have proven that they can really outlive 45 years, and we can be able to really and surely get the renewable energy running our economies. What can we do to make the cost of geothermal? Today we dispatch geothermal at about 7 cents US. He felt it was expensive, but the money we get is concession for about 20-25 years. And so we get PPAs for 20 years. If we're able to get PPAs for 30 years, for 40 years, subject to the repayment of the facilities that we have, it's likely and possible that we can bring the cost of geothermal to 3 cents, 4 cents, and therefore when we move that energy from geothermal, which is 100% green, to green hydrogen, we know the economics of green hydrogen, we can go to green ammonia, and given the pricing of ammonia, world pricing today at about $1,000 per metric ton, we can really play against the ammonia that comes out of gray hydrogen and secure this world by ensuring that we accelerate the development of green hydrogen, because what will drive green hydrogen is the pricing of energy. And so the pricing, what we do together to secure this planet will be great, and I want to really appreciate your coming here today. With Kenya sitting at 92% today of geothermal, and with a capacity, undeveloped capacity of about 9 gigawatts, we can walk the journey together towards the new frontier of green hydrogen, maybe green ammonia, green fertilizer, green jobs, and those opportunities do exist because we sit in the ring of fire. The 9 gigawatts which we have not developed today is already, the ground service studies have been done, and we can continue to work together to actualize what we need to do together to secure this planet Earth, given the challenges of climate change today. We all believe on the layered crisis that the world is facing that necessitate urgent action. In Africa and Kenya particularly, the crisis at hand sums up on a climate crisis where we've come from a dry spell. The Germans who live in Kenya know that we've had a big challenge where our hydros, which are 800 megawatts of hydros, which are supposed to develop up to 30% mixed to the grid, came down up to 10%. And because of geothermal, we were able to support the country, and we didn't do any load shedding. Of course, we have a power trade with Ethiopia, and I will not like to end before mentioning one of your great companies, Siemens, which developed one of the base stations that handles up to 2,000 megawatts. All the power that gets out of this place, there's a base station just behind me called Suswa, which was developed by Siemens. It terminates today 200 megawatts out of Ethiopia, terminates about 1,000 megawatts out of this Olkaria, and takes them to the load centers. That was done by Siemens. I would like to acknowledge Siemens if any representative is here, and thank you for giving us that German technology. COP26, COP27, COP28 comes with great promises, and what we are doing in Kenya, we have promised to be 100% by 2030. You heard my president challenging me yesterday to do it slightly earlier, and I think we can do it. Your Excellency will be able to do it, because a bit of our non-renewable energy is the fossil fuel diesel generation, which we basically use for peaking. And with green hydrogen coming, we're thinking of using power that would otherwise go to developing green hydrogen to peak in the evening when our homes and the industry is running, so that we are 100% green. So I want to promise what my president did challenge me, as you witness, that we'll take this country and achieve the 2030 target much earlier than 2030. Today is quite historic. I mean, we hold Germany in great respect, great being given where you sit in the economy of the world economies. And for you to be in Olkaria, we don't take it for granted. Thank you very much. And we really appreciate coming to share with us on this historic visit what we've done in Kenya to be able to stand at 92% renewable energy today. In Olkaria, like when I also checked a bit of your history, and when you went to Schwerin to commission the northern part of Germany, to commission the direct use of steam in your geothermal plant, you'll appreciate what geothermal can do. Geothermal is inexhaustible and a source of energy, unlike solar and wind. It's available 24/7, 365 days. And here in Olkaria today, we have 1,100 megawatts of geothermal going into the grid, both from KenGen and from the concessionaires like OMAT, who generate 150 megawatts. We have another 450 megawatts steam, which is available to be converted to energy, and which has been developed courtesy of the German support through KfW. And we want to say thank you, and we really appreciate. Today, we are opening a new field in Baringo Silali with 80 million euros, courtesy of your government through the KfW, where we already have some 45 megawatts. You basically went into a green field. We did the ground survey, we did the water, and today we have drilled some 5 wells, giving us up to 45 megawatts.